Alright, it's about 7:45. I found Misty sitting out here drinking coffee. Sun's up. Sky's looking a little prettier. Day 7, is it?
7.
So I just want to do inventory here. This is how much coffee we still have. So it is getting down there. How full was it when you started? Like the whole thing? But yeah, we got enough to make it through the day.
Sure.
And this is how much toilet paper I have left. I started with a full roll, jumbo roll of Charmin, so it worked out. But I could have been a little more aggressive, but I'm glad I have extra. Better to have extra.
This is how much food I have left.
This is how much food Misty has left. Yeah, our bags are much smaller now. Yeah. There's the sunrise. There's the dock. There's that water. That's probably 6 feet deep. Out here. That's at least 10 feet. Look at how clear that is. This is 3 Mile campground. This is all full of people last night sitting out in the cold, enjoying it anyway. And we're gonna walk 3 miles up that way to get to the ferry here in a little while. No rush though. The show doesn't come till 2. There come some people. Packing up for the last time. So Misty has been cold each night. She's tried various things like piling all kinds of stuff on top of her. The only thing that's different, we have the same 20-degree quilt as our sleeping pads. I've got this one, my first time out with this guy. Big Agnes. She's got the Nemo Tensor, the wide one. That has an R value of 2.9. Mine has an R value of 4.2. So 40-degree temperatures would seem to require a higher R value than 2.9 out here. So note to self, we're coming out here in the cold, maybe we need to replace that. I've been warm all every night. I haven't had troubles. Misty's repairing backpack straps. It's 10 o'clock. We're hitting the road. We're going to backtrack to the path to go to Mount Franklin to kind of cut like a half a mile over to take the Tobin Trail back, which is a lot faster. We need to be there by 2. Earlier is better. It's going to be about 3.5 miles because we're doing this backtrack, maybe closer to 4. So we shouldn't be struggling with that. As long as we don't get stuck behind a moose like last year, which would be awesome. Pack goes on. Okay, there's our sign. We're not going all the way to Mount Franklin. We're just cutting over until we hit the Tobin Trail. But this is uphill, baby. Descending into the pine forest, dense pines. It's like a tunnel. It actually looks like a tunnel. That's the bushes growing around the trail down there. Wow. This is Tobin Harbor. As we're taking a brief break. So we're in the final stretch here. Headed back to the ferry And we haven't seen any moose. There's approximately 850 moose on this island, and we're in their most densely populated area right now. But if you look at what we're walking by, there could totally be one standing right over there we walked past. How many times? This whole trip, we've probably walked right near some moose. Now the wolves, there's only approximately 30 of those on the island. So seeing one of those is much more rare. But the couple that we talked to did see one. We passed them on the way from Mosque Basin to Daisy Farm, and we told them, get sight 2 if you can down there at Mosque Basin. So they did, and they saw a wolf that night. It was walking down the trail in the camp in Mosque Basin, and they saw it. So we had been planning to stay there that night, but we changed plans so we wouldn't have to hike in the rain, which I'm glad we did. But if we had been there, we might have seen that wolf. I don't know, maybe not, but he was there. But either way, yeah, we're both getting kind of sad that we have to leave. All the way from to here. Yes. And it's noon.
It is noon.
We left at 10:10, so it took
Day
us
7.
slightly under 2 hours to walk here. Yeah, and we can hear the people who just got off the ferry yelling the "how wild is it" thing they got to do with the ranger. The cycle begins anew with a fresh boatload. And now we can use a real bathroom. Oh yeah, there they are. All right. Here's the new batch of fresh arrivals. There's the boat, and then they pile up all of your gear there. So after this orientation, there's a ranger over there talking. You can get your stuff and head onto the island. Well, after you check in at that station, tell them everything you're going to do and get a permit.
Off-roading it yesterday. Caught up with that little
Burger and fries, and a beer, Greenstone Grill. Here's our ride home.